Hey, so this is my wrap-up for BookTubeAthon, which ended a while ago, but I thought I would just still upload it, still make it, because I have two clips from the last day which I wanted to show you, so here they are. So I finished A Monster Calls by Patrick Ness, and I also did the challenge of not letting it go while I was reading it, and I actually can't believe I chose this book and played that song by Florence and the Machine, because just, like, if you read it then you might know, but yeah, I can't believe I chose this one. Like, I forgot about the challenge, and this is the last book that I can do it for, so yeah. I loved it. It was amazing. It was so beautiful. I didn't full out cry while I was reading it, but I did tear up a little bit throughout the book. And yeah, it was just such a wonderful, beautiful book. It made me love Patrick Ness even more, and I really want to read some Stephen Dowd books. Now I'm definitely going to check her books out. And also Jim Kay, the illustrator. Like, some of the prints and the artwork in here are so beautiful and so amazing, and I kept thinking I would love to have that, like, hung up somewhere in my room because it is so beautiful. But yeah, I loved it. It was just an amazing book, and if you haven't read it yet, definitely do. And I'm very excited for the movie. I hope the movie is good because this deserves an awesome movie. So yes, I finished A Monster Calls by Patrick Ness, and then after that I started to read Roxana, or I started to continue to read Roxana, and I'm still not finished with this book. I didn't finish it during BookTubeAthon. I think on BookTubeAthon, on like the end of the day, I got into like page 50 or something like that, so I finished these 5 books, and I started to read Roxana. So yeah, that is what I read during BookTubeAthon. The first book I read was this, Blueback by Tim Winton. The next book I read and cried profusely while reading was Wonder. Am I using the word profusely right? What does profusely mean? I feel like I should know that. Anyway, the next book I read was Wonder, by R.J. Palacio. The third and fourth books I read were the third and fourth volumes of Death Note by Sugumi Oa and Takashi Obata. And then the last book that I fully finished was A Monster Calls by Patrick Ness. If you want me to do reviews of any of the books that I read, then let me know. I really enjoyed all of these books. Like, they were all really fun, really, really good. I think the 2 Death Notes 4 out of 5 or 4.5 out of 5. Wonder was 5 out of 5, Blueback was 4.5 out of 5, and Monster Calls was 5 out of 5. So really, really good reading that week. And then Roxana I'm really enjoying so far, even though I'm taking forever and a half to read it. But I will finish it soon. And also I'm doing my like vlog wrap-up thing for this month. I'm still doing that, so you will get to see what I think in that. But yeah, I wanted to add a little bit more to this video because it is so just like, hey, I finished. So I'm gonna do my TBR for the rest of August, so obviously I'm gonna read this, Roxana by Daniel Defoe. I'm on page 226 currently, and there's 330 pages, so I'm like 100 and something pages away from finishing. I really like it. I really like the perspective of the story, but I just wish she would just like say things faster. Like, she's one of those people who like tells you a story and tells you it the longest way she possibly can. It's interesting though, and I really like it, and it was interesting to study because I already started it last week because I was supposed to have read it by then. The next book I'm going to read is the next book that I need to read after Roxana, which is Memoirs of Emma Courtney by Mary Hayes, which is a little bit like shorter, so I should be able to finish this. Her face on this cover kind of creeps me out. Like, I don't know, it's just the way that she's looking at me, or that she's looking directly at me. Is Roxana is looking at you, but she's kind of like chill. Like, Emma Courtney is just like, hey, I'm staring into your soul. So yeah, these are both from the same course, and they're also both Oxford University Press books, which I really like because they have white spines. And then the next book that I want to read is a book that I didn't get to read in BookTubeAthon, and that is Persepolis by Marjane Satrapi. I really, really want to read this book. I really wanted to get to it in BookTubeAthon, but I didn't. And yeah, so need to read this and also watch the movie as soon as I finish it. Another book that I didn't get to in BookTubeAthon is The Girl Who Saved the King of Sweden by Jonas Johansson. A lot of people really like this book and were interested to see what I thought about it, so I want to read it, and hopefully I will read it really soon, and I'm really intrigued and really want to see what it's about. And then the last physical book I want to read is this, An Exclusive Love by Johanna O'Dorshan, which I have had in my wrap-ups for such a long time. I feel like it's been for like 6 months or something I've been trying to read this book and just not reading it. And I want to read it so badly, which is why I keep putting it into my wrap-up, or my TBRs, so hopefully I will actually read it. And then I have one other book to show you. Oh wait, two. I have another physical book. It was hiding. The not physical book I will show you first. First, it is Because You'll Never Meet Me by Leah Thomas. This is a book I was actually reading. I'm 32% through, so I need to get back to that. And I also need to review it because I got it from NetGalley. And then the final book is this, Dark Places by Gillian Flynn. It's the last Gillian Flynn book that I want to read, and the movie I think came out. I don't know. I've seen the trailer, or I haven't seen the trailer, but I've seen the thumbnail for the trailer, and I haven't watched it yet because I want to read this first. So those are all the books that I want to read. It's kind of a lot of books. 7 books, I think. But I am almost done with Roxana, and I read 5 books in a week. 5 books in the month of August, which is already better than last month, and the month before that, and the month before that, and the month before that. So hopefully I will be reading a lot in the weeks to come. Tell me some books that you are reading right now in the month of August in the comment section below, and how you did in BookTubeAthon, how many books did you read, and yeah, I hope you're having a great day. I will see you very, very soon. Bye.